and say, I'm about to build an ultimate app for my company to save efficiencies, here's what I came up with. What are the features I'm not thinking of? It's wild. You might think of things you don't know, and then we can build that. Very specific to your business. You have a lot of moving parts. Some people have 2, 3 moving parts. You might not want to invest in your own systems, but yeah, you're thinking the right way. You have to do this because the competitors will.
Yeah, it's saving so much time. It's really amazing.
It's awesome that you're using it. That's amazing.
It's good that you came back because now it's, for them it's 5 minutes into processing. For you, it's like 2 weeks.
No, a month.
It's about
A month already? Wow, it's a nice flight. So
so
it's amazing that you see that, just from listening to us once and taking it to your own business and implementing, and I know that your employee was with you, and he asked me a lot about automation and started to explore.
Every day.
Yeah, I had a conversation with him about it and he's very enthusiastic about it. So
That's awesome.
it's really cool.
So yeah, anytime you find time, just connect with
Yes,
us.
absolutely.
Grab a coffee, whatever.
Now we have so many deadlines, but after the storm's over in August,
We're never leaving the country, don't worry about it.
Yeah, and I'd also add that don't ignore the business development, sales and marketing side of what we're seeing.
Absolutely.
I know you're very much in the weeds of everything, but you're positioning you and your brand, and
Of course, yeah.
I think there's a lot they could do there in terms of website copy.
This was actually the first thing I was thinking of, the marketing side. But then I noticed that it has, and actually for you guys as well, it has a lot more to give. Of course, for us, research is so sometimes we have a problem, and we need to see whether there's a solution, a technical solution from the market, and then you're digging into a big hole and you don't know where to search. Well, maybe it could be Geffen or it could be Crema. There's specific brands that have these middleware things. And you see whether you can do this video. So,
It's great.
but with AI, it just goes like, right, here's the list.
And then all this
more
list together.
Boom. Okay, and then any reviews, yes, in the market, and it's just like save so much time,
I love these sound effects. Thank you very much, Jürgen. Alessandro, is it?
Io? Adriano.
Adriano, sorry. Can I put you on the spot? Because we
Yes.
spoke before the presentation,
Yes.
and you were a little bit sceptical about whether it would have any impact on your business. I
Yes.
get the impression that having watched it,
Yes, okay, let me share 1 second as well. But thank you very much for the opportunity. So thank you. It's been really amazing. Yes, I use a little bit of AI in the past because some clients introduced it to me, and I say okay, maybe, but I don't think it can replace my creativity in elaborating a structure to help my customer to have an international tax situation which is favorable to them and not to their government. But after listening to the presentation, I think that definitely I should integrate the AI into my business to explore more maybe piece and of opportunities, right? So some kind of solution, advantages, pros and cons of some solutions could be easily elaborated by the artificial intelligence and to help me to have mastering more the international tax, because my job, I'm an international tax expert. I help people to create companies in Hong Kong, Dubai, or any other places that is favorable. And I've been professor of this international tax planning before. And I also do some Bible teaching. That is, I don't know how this can help in Bible teaching, but we will see. But
You'll be
I'm be surprised. I trust you guys. But anyway. In regards to my profession of international tax planner, I think that definitely I will integrate, I need to speak with them and integrate this AI more in order to have a competitive advantage toward the other people and to master more, again, some aspect of some solution that I recommend. I'm not sure that artificial intelligence can yet have the creativity to provide sophisticated solutions, but of course they're getting smarter than us. Soon they will be smarter than humanity, and that's a little concern I have. I don't know if you guys are concerned about this.
Big concern.
It's kind of a concern.
And also, you touched on an interesting point there, Adrian, in your work as a professor, which is how AI is going to live in parallel with the academic world.
A lot of insight on that, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm always the grim reality guy, but, what do I know? Universities are bankrupt in 2 years. No more university.
Yes.
And the human, every bit of knowledge you ever need to know about anything in the world, press a button today. 2 years from now, so it's over. It's literally over. There's no education. You don't need. It's true. Who's going to pay $80,000 for it? I'll tell you the Pythagorean theory by noon, right? So it's over. So what do we do with our kids? I have kids. I'm freaking out about it. Like, what do you do? So it's yet to be seen. I don't think our kids. I know our kids will never drive ever. They will never have to. They're not going to go to college. It's silly not to adopt the AI right now in school. It's crazy not to.
And they're fighting it. That's the main problem that they have. That they are resisting it with every fiber of their body, and that will be the downfall of education.
There's a school in Texas that's been proven that the kids look. They haven't changed the classroom in 50 years or more. It looks exactly the same, which is crazy with all the technology because they want you to sit there and memorize and shut up. It has nothing to do with learning how to live in life. It's crazy. The kid that goes, "This is stupid," that's the winner. Challenge the status quo. It's insane. So in Texas, they have a class where they give the kids an AI teacher. Everybody has their iPad. They all have their own. They do studying for only 2 hours a day, and the rest is life skills. And by the way, they sit on beanbags, they sit on a net, they sit on a hammock, and the other ones, then they learn how to balance a book, how to invest, this and that. And they test it through the nation. Huge, just number one, right? So it's all going to change. They're going to fight it here more than anything, right? But not our kids, The reality is, I have, my daughter's 8 years old, and I'm not joking. By the time she's 10, she will have a fully automated running business that's generating her money every day in the bank account online, every day, at 10. And she'll pick her inventory, and I'm going to teach her that because it'll be fun. We're going to build big buttons, but because why learn anything else? And they tell me about history and this and that, just press a button, right? It's crazy. Like, there's the good and the bad with this. It's absolutely amazing, and there's going to be some scary.
And about the second thing that you're discussing about creativity, it's so funny, we discussed it a couple of weeks ago. The CEO of Alibaba,
Yes.
he had a famous interview that they asked him like, what should people learn? And he said like, you have to learn soft skills, you have to learn how to draw, you have to learn how to write, you have to learn music. Creativity, because those things, AI will not be able to replace you with.
Yeah.
And less than 5 years. And you have like all the different, like Sono can create music like nobody else. And you have like Midjourney.
I'll be the grim guy, okay? It can do what you do right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how creative you are. I believe you're creative. You can be the most creative person in the world.
It can learn what you know, it can
Of course.
copy you and improve it.
Yes, of course.
So,
Obviously.
All the images
Actually,
that
just
you
copy.
see,
By the way, it will be more creativity than everybody. But that's my question that maybe we should ponder about after this conversation. The ethical question, which is the problem of AI, because we are building the instrument of our own demise. It means the humanity will be eventually ending after the robot will take over. It's something that is.
But it's too late. It's too late.
it's already in.
It cannot be stopped. It's too late. It's out. It sounds weird. It's too late. It's completely too late. And the reason is too, because many countries are doing it, right? And they're trying to unite to have regulation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
America's gonna have regulations for control, blah blah blah. But at the UN, we're all gonna be okay. Make sure it's safe. Really? Is that country not gonna use it for them? And everybody knows they will, so they're lying. It's just too late.
But I always think there'll be money on the table. There always is money on the table. And it's just
Oh, to make? Yeah, oh,
always
absolutely.
given you opportunity, you have to do it. That's all.
Absolutely.
Now we have opportunity, fantastic
It's
opportunity.
a cash grab right now.
Right,
that's what I
yes.
said, right?
But later there will be, of course,
We
no
don't
more
know
job for our children.
Yeah, we don't know where it will be. Maybe there will be like, I'll be the utopia